we still have a lot more topics, obviously, right? Now, this one topic that I really want to go in on is just like trigger warning, okay? And when I say trigger warning, there's a reason why I'm saying this. Because I'm not here to encourage self-deletion. I'm not here to promote self-deletion. I'm not here to be that type of guy. However, let's break it down, okay? Hot air balloon pilot was on coke and cannabis during fatal power line crash, investigators say. Now, that's all I have to read for me to go in. But let's read the article, really, right? I got my glasses on. Let's read the article, right? Because it makes sense. Before we try to get into it, before we try to dissect it, let's read the article so we know exactly what happened. We're trying to understand what happened, okay? The pilot of a hot air balloon that crashed in New Mexico was on cocaine and cannabis when he hit the power line, sending all 5 people aboard, plummeting 100 feet to their deaths. According to investigators, Nicholas Molesky's recent use of coke and marijuana likely had impairing effects that contributed to the June 26, 2021 crash, the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, concluded in its final report into the deadliest balloon accident in New Mexico's history. The 62-year-old pilot did not maintain enough clearance from the power lines and struck them while trying to land in Albuquerque. According to the NTSB, which found no evidence of mechanical malfunctions or failures, the basket detached from the balloon and plummeted 100 feet to the ground, killing Molesky Susan Montoya, 65, her husband John Montoya, 61, Martin Martinez, 59, and his wife Mary, 62. John Montoya, the only passenger to initially survive the fall, later succumbed to his injuries at the University of New Mexico Hospital. Nigga, are you serious? And you like how I read that shit, right? Like a news reporter, you know what I'm saying? I tried to do that voice, you know? Broski, so you're fucking telling me you had the fucking very good idea to be on cocaine and weed high up there. Your job, if my job is to maintain the safety of people, I'm fucking sober. I am going to be sober. I'm the type of nigga that I'm like, you know what? I can do anything on weed. And if I'm high, I'm not high, but if I smoked a quick joint, it kills the nerves, anxiety, blah, blah, right? But I'm not going to be smoking blunts and then trying to fly a hot air balloon. I'm going to smoke a little spliff, a little something, hit a little vape, something, like just a little bit. So I'm sober still, but I have a little bit of that THC in me, so I'm a little bit not too anxious. I can calm down a bit because weed affects me differently. Some people, weed gets them paranoid. Me, weed calms me down. A lot of people, weed can get them paranoid, pyro. They don't know what they're doing. They're like, oh my God. I'm like, me, no. Weed gets me calm, right? So, but if I smoke too much, then that's where the pyroness comes in. So I guess it's the intake, right? But I do it just enough where I'm chilling. I can zone out, chilling, focus on what I'm doing, and still be good at what I'm doing. This nigga said, okay, cannabis. I cannot see anybody getting high off weed and crashing a hot air balloon. Cannot see that. I can't. Cannot. However, what I can see is someone taking coke as well, sniffing that shit, taking that cocaine, and then guess what happens, bitch? Why the fuck do people think that it's okay to take people out with you because your life is miserable. I never understood that. I'm a man at the end of the day, and I go through a lot of bullshit. And I try my best to handle all the bullshit that I go through the best way that I can. But there's no fucking way that I'm gonna take my shit out on other people that have nothing to do with my bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker decided to kill a bunch of people with him because he said, I hate my life, I need to do cocaine and weed to work. If you need to do cocaine and weed to work, you should not be working that job. Find something else. And if it's the only thing you can do, then stop fucking doing that shit. Do it after work. Motivate yourself to do some shit after work. There's so many alcoholics I know that they don't drink on the job. They motivate themselves after work to drink. They drink every day, but only after and before work. During work, nothing. They don't drink. Come on, man. Crazy, man. Rest in peace to those people, man. And they're old too, so they're thinking like, we're gonna enjoy this hot air balloon ride. Whatever. I try my best, man. I try my best. This thing that we call life is very fucking interesting, man. It's very interesting when you try to break it down. When you try to look at it, you know what I mean? But there's nothing that we can do. So,